Hi there, everyone. My name is Brody Johnson with MCFC, and I'm speaking with.
Jose Vasquez from Rochester, Milwaukee.
Yeah, damn right. How are you, man? How's the day been so far?
Well, I'm good. I've been doing good. Today is my little rest day, but
Hmm.
doing good, getting ready for the week.
Any bumps and bruises? More than usual, or you got plenty of time still before April 27th.
Yeah, got some good time. I'm picking up training a little bit, hitting more runs, getting in
Hmm.
good cardiovascular shape, but just sore, just really sore. Need a rest day today.
Makes sense. All the best guys in the world do it.
Yes, sir.
Bo Nichols said that he's doing the same thing in MMA that he did in wrestling, but he says two
Two
rest
rest
days.
days. Yeah, yeah.
Like that kind of blew my mind. I wrestled for a long time, kindergarten through 12th grade. My dad's famous line was, "You're going to wrestle until you like it." So we didn't really have a choice. And I, we never got 2 days. When I would cut weight,
No.
26, 25 pounds, I did it the worst way possible. Me and you are kind of the same size. You're fighting flyweight. What is it like to, have damn near 2 months before a weight cut?
It's good. I like having a lot of time to cut weight because I like my body to feel good.
Hmm.
If I rush it, I start feeling really shitty, and then I just don't have the output and the cardio. But
Hmm.
when I have a good like 2 months, good time to cut weight, I feel in shape. I feel strong. I don't feel weak from the weight cut at all. So this is like perfect.
It's just so you're one of the guys that have one of the better gyms. You come from Rufus Sport. I mean, Patchy Mick's one of the best bantamweights on the planet Earth. Is in your gym all the time. Like, how does that prepare you for April 27th?
Yeah, I'm around greatness all the time. I feel prepared since I started training. I've been around these great guys like Sergio Pettis. I've seen Anthony Pettis walk around. I've trained with Gerald when he was there. I've trained with all these great guys. Duke Rufus holding pads for me. Duke giving me spilling knowledge into me every single day. Like it's just my turn to turn that knowledge into a result, and I
Mhm.
feel like I'm prepared for that.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, you literally, I don't know if there's any Duke Rufus flyweights, but I know there's at least like three Duke Rufus bantamweights right now in the
Yes,
UFC.
sir.
Rodriguez is Draco Rodriguez. What's his name?
Christian Rodriguez.
There
Yeah.
you go, Christian Rodriguez. His nickname's like Draco or something like that. Yeah, yeah. But it
Yeah,
don't
the
matter. But
Christian
yeah, yeah, you got him.
Rodriguez.
Like, you got
Yeah.
a lot of big names in there, man.
Yeah, he coming up. He derailed the hype train, Raul Rosas. Shit.
Hmm.
It's gonna be my turn to derail a hype train too. So yeah, he is I've been working with him a lot too. And that dude is great. And working with him has improved my game a lot. A
Hmm.
lot, a lot. So he
Well,
leveled me up.
yeah. Well, you talked about you derailing the hype train. Your opponent, 7-1. How do you feel about him?
I'm I'm excited. I'm so excited because I want to test myself. I want to see if I'm actually about this shit. So I saw his record: 7-1 boxing, 2-0 MMA. We both fought the same guy our last fight. So we both finished, dude. I finished him in the second. He finished him in the first. So we're gonna find out what happens, and I'm excited. I'm excited to go out there and prove myself.
That's awesome, man. So iron sharpens iron, and you talked about all these names in your gym. How's everything been since COVID and everything like that? And how many guys are in the gym? I mean, you got so many guys down at Duke. I can't imagine how crazy it is.
No, it's good. Every single day we go, you can expect to see some good guys there getting some
Mhm.
work. And there's a couple guys that I can always count on to be there every single day, no matter what. 7 days a week, we'll show up. We train hard. We give each other good looks. We help each other out all the time. Couple guys fighting for APFC who helped me a lot leading into this fight so far. Jeremy Strobel, he's a big help in this. Great wrestler, great grappling, good striking. He's helped me out a lot. Isaiah Benjamin, he's helped me out a lot. And they got fights coming up in APFC, so they'll get the show out soon too before I do. But those guys, and then plus the pros, the high level pros, yeah, I'm feeling unstoppable.
That's awesome, man. It's so nice for people that it's so nice for upcoming MMA fighters to just do as many shout outs because like it's so nice to have such a big team. Guys are being so thankful. Small guys that are training maybe in Rochester or somewhere small, but you have one of the best gyms in the world. That's got to be so nice. It's got to be really confidence building for April 27th.
Dude, it really is, man. Because Duke is just a fountain of knowledge, and
Mhm.
every time I get to work with him, every time I hear him talk, it's just more and more added to the puzzle. And every day that I go in and work with him, I feel like I level up.
Mhm.
So that's no joke. Every fight, I felt like I've leveled up, leveled up, leveled up. And this one, I just feel like I really reached a new peak, and it's just gonna keep going like that.
That's awesome. That's so awesome, man. I know you're not going to give away a game plan or anything like that. When guys ask like, what do you think of him? You kind of already gave me a spiel, but what kind of fight are you expecting Saturday, if at all? Some guys don't even answer that question. Some guys will say like, I'll take whatever comes to me, but what do you think?
I mean, I'm ready for everything. I saw
Mhm.
his last fight, and I know he's a boxer. He looks like a really good boxer. He looks like a really solid opponent, but I do think he's gonna try to wrestle me a little bit. So I'm prepared for all that. I'm hitting some boxing rounds, getting ready for what I need to get ready, and he looks like the best dude I've ever gotten in a cage with, and he looks super well rounded. So it's gonna be a good fight, but I'm prepared for everything.
I can tell you're really excited. But every time you start talking about it, it's just a little bigger smile that
Yeah,
comes up every
no,
time.
dude, I've been wanting to fight since I was like 14. So for the fact that I'm doing this right now, it makes me happy, and
Mhm.
I want I want to be a world champ. So doing there's a big step.
Mhm. Well, you talk about since 14, like what got you? Was it a family member or just watching a fight? It could have been even a boxing fight that you got into.
Yeah, I wrestled in high school, and then I started just getting into boxing. And when I was watching boxing, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And then I found out what MMA was. I was
Yeah.
like, "Shit, that's even cooler." And I
Hmm.
started training that, and as soon as I started training, I fell in love with it, and I became obsessed. And
Hmm.
ever since like I started, I've just been obsessed.
That's awesome, man. There's not a lot of guys that'll go from like pro boxing and stuff like that to MMA. And you said that was your first love. Like if you're sitting down after a tough day of practice and you just want to maybe watch something to pick something up, but just for fun, are you gonna put on boxing? You're gonna go put on like MMA? What would you put on?
I definitely put on MMA,
Yep.
or I like to study some guys in Muay Thai
Hmm.
and just pick up what I can from them because they're
Hmm.
honestly like some of the best strikers in the world.
Who in
So
particular?
Sanchai for sure. I've been
Yeah, I
watching
was about
him
to
a
say,
lot.
yeah.
Yeah, Sanchai just because I love his loose style because I feel like
Hmm.
that's like the peak. I feel like that's what
Hmm.
everybody wants to get to. Like
Yep.
everybody, because you can't just go. He's relaxed,
No.
calm, sees everything, and I feel like
Yep.
that's what every striker's dream is. So
Hmm.
that's that's peak. So that's what I would like to watch.
Hmm. It's really crazy to talk about Sanchez too, because I think Joe Rogan talked about it one day because there's certain fighters, if you just had a silhouette of them and if you just saw how
Yeah,
they moved and stuff like that, I could probably like within 2 minutes of like that's Sanchez.
yeah, 100%,
Yep.
100. The way he flows, the way he strikes, and just
Hmm.
goes from position to position, knows where to be. Yeah,
Yep. It's
you
really
could
fun
tell.
watching his Instagram, especially just Thai fighters in general. Every hearing the
Yeah,
opa opa, and they're always just
yeah,
like it's so much fun. I'm
it's
trying to
so much
convince
fun.
the soon to be fiance that we're gonna do our honeymoon in Thailand because it'll be good
That would
beaches
be
for
cool.
her,
Yeah,
and then it'll be fights for me, and that would
yeah,
be
exactly. It's
oh
got everything. It's got
yeah
everything.
yeah best food in the world and everything yeah.
Yes, amazing food. I've heard. I want to go.
Hmm.
That's on the bucket list. I want to go.
That's definitely on the bucket list. Hey, so what do you think? So I'm a big fan of like MMA. Well, combat sports. We're talking about Muay Thai. One championship does Muay Thai. Do you ever watch them every now and again and their champs?
I actually love one championship. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll be watching them all the time, and I'm not too like well versed with all their names,
Oh, of
like some
course.
like lower level guys.
Yeah.
But it's so entertaining to watch them because they scrap, they go at
Hmm.
it, and of
It's
course
really
I got
nice to
Mighty
watch
Mouse right
because
now.
well, you talk about being a boxing fan. Like it's painful being a boxing fan sometimes. It
Yeah,
sucks.
yeah,
Like you'll be like, oh, I'm really excited about this card, and you're like, well, I got nothing to do, so I just might as well watch the prelims. And no offense to those guys, it's just sometimes you're just sitting there, like, man, this is brutal. And you'll have like it'll be a 10-round fight, and the fight is just pain,
it's
unadulterated.
yeah, yeah. It, but shit, that's never the case with one championship. One
No,
championship goes, yeah,
like it's
they
like
go
what do they
down.
say? They have like 70% finish rate.
Yeah, something crazy like that. Yeah,
What?
finishes all the time and violent finishes.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
putting Thai guys in 4-ounce gloves. I remember when I was first told that. what? Like, that's
Yeah, I
crazy.
thought that was crazy too. Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
like, that's insane.
What is up with? It's so weird how you always have Thai guys versus European guys. You ever
Yeah,
notice that?
yeah, I noticed that. Yeah,
It's always like a British guy versus a Thai guy or something like that, or at least Asian versus European or something like
yeah,
that. It's really weird.
I have noticed that. Yeah,
Like Liam Harrison, like, oh, dude,
Harrison, he's a scrapper too. I love Liam Harrison.
seeing somebody dig like 3 leg kicks in a row in like 1 second, like
Yeah,
that's crazy.
crazy. That's
Crazy.
explosiveness. That's power. Yeah.
Yeah. So where the interview's been great, man. Is there anybody you want to thank? Anything you want to say before we get going?
Just want to thank my teammates, Isaiah Benjamin, Jeremy Strobel, Isaiah Flores, Christian Rodriguez. I want to thank my coaches, Duke Rufus, Scott Cushman, Christopher Wright for always helping me, always having my back. And I'm excited to put on a show because I believe in my abilities. I believe I haven't showed how good I am in the
Mhm.
cage yet. The world doesn't know, but I know, my teammates know. And I feel like this fight against a really tough opponent, really good opponent. This is the one where I get to show that I'm that guy. I'm coming. And shit, future world champ 125. I'm coming.
That sounds awesome. You sound like that guy.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. You're very welcome, man. Well, have a good rest of your day, and we'll talk real soon.
All right, man. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.